Okay, welcome to Science Day 2. Let's go up so I can show you what we're doing. Yes, we're doing more read works today. Remember, this week while we're getting textbooks out, there isn't a science textbook that I'm getting to you, but I will be using an online textbook that's a little different. But for today, yes, it's another read works uh, article, but it's science now. It's scientific, all right? This one is, of course, we're doing Earth science this year, mostly, and space science, but we got to do Earth before we get to space, right? We've got to understand our own planet before we leave our planet. That's kind of how it works in real life, and that's how it works in the classroom. So, we're going to start with probably the most basic thing on planet Earth. It's the reason why everything else is there, and that is water. If there was no water, there would be no trees, there would be no atmosphere, there would be no you, there would be just nothing. We'd just be like a barren planet that has nothing on it. So, because of water, we've got all of those things. And water pretty much is the reason why we have biology, but also why we have earth science, why we have people around to study the earth. So, water is pretty much one of the basics of planet Earth. So, I want you to read about this. This will tell you how water shapes the earth and how water contributes to the different kinds of rocks and soil and canyons and valleys and all of those exciting things, not to mention the ocean, beaches, which I especially like. Water is involved in all of those things. So you're going to read about it, you're going to answer the question set. So I know that you comprehend everything in this one. And then we're going to go to another thing that makes Earth uniquely, well, not uniquely, but water, and then there's time. Okay. If you go to the Grand Canyon, do you know what two elements are involved in the Grand Canyon? Water and time. All right, and you're going to read about that in the first article, but the second article has more to do with time, and then as if time travel, asking the question, is time travel possible? Now, I'm sure some of you, I'm not all of you, but some of you, if time travel were possible, you'd probably travel back to the beginning of summer, right? If you're being honest. And then once you get back to the first day of school, travel back to the beginning of summer. Keep doing that over and over if time travel existed. But unfortunately, or fortunately, you can't do that. And we're starting school, and you're going to learn about time. Maybe one of you, if you understand time well enough, will invent a time machine. It probably won't be with the flux capacitor like in Back to the Future, which is a part of this uh, article. The flux capacitor was what Doc Brown made so that the Mandalorian could go from 1985 to 1955 and then into the future where there's flying cars. We don't have those yet, so they must not have gotten here yet. But this will pretty much tell you about the concept of time, how we know what time is, and what we don't know about time, which is really fun, trust me. So you'll enjoy this. Answer the question set so I can see that you read it and comprehended it. And that's all science for today. So I will talk with you again tomorrow.